Hello again, everyone. My name is Matt, also known as Tranceotaku, and this is Blergtorials, Episode 1, Gundam Mechanics. So, on this episode, I'm actually going to link you to some tutorials in the description and run you through some of the tools I've already collected and kind of show off my perfect grade Zeta Gundam I built. That should be just a start. In the future, I will be getting some Gundams and start painting, and I'll try to run through with that with you guys, and you can watch me screw up some Gundams quite spectacularly. So, let's start with some of the tools I collected along the way. When I first started building Gundams, all I had was fingernail clippers and an X-Acto knife. Now, these, are used to get off nubbins or nubs, or I don't know the technical term for it, but, if you're really worried about cost at first, or just don't want to go and have to get a whole bunch of stuff just to start building Gundams, fingernail clippers, an X-Acto knife. Now be careful, these things, you can be trying to cut something and slip. Make sure that you change the blade often enough, because they will get dull and not cut as well. Also, I have some tweezers for applying decals or stickers and just precision holding, precision placement of stuff. Yeah, well, for precision stuff. Now, when I started building the perfect grade Zeta, I ran across something I hadn't yet. Screws. Now, I searched everywhere, and forums, they didn't have a whole lot to say. But I did finally find information that the reason I was having trouble with putting the screws in was because there's no thread on the kit itself. Whenever you're putting in the screws, you're creating the thread, but the screws aren't self-threading, so that's a lot of fun. I went ahead and went on Amazon and bought a jeweler's precision screwdriver. Now, it's battery operated, so that really helps. It has been an amazing tool, because whenever you start getting into trying to thread something that doesn't want to thread, you start stripping the screws and all that good stuff. But yes, I will put links for all of the tools that I actually got off of Amazon. Going to hobby shops and hardware stores is also a good tip. Now, I don't have paints and stuff yet. I don't have paints, primers, or any of that yet. And I don't have a compressor or an airbrush, but I do have the means to get to one. So I don't have prices for that, but on some of the tutorials I will link, they do. Especially Danny Cho's. His is super awesome. The detail is just insane. He goes through all of his tools, his techniques, because he goes through those techniques as a busy man Gundam builder. He goes through and makes sure to take pictures and detailed information on the tools that he has and the techniques that he uses, because he is a busy person, just like a lot of us, having work, school, family, and all that stuff. Now, I did pick up some Gundam markers. These are hard to get a hold of. You have to probably go through HobbyLink Japan or Gundam Store and more. I did get these through Amazon. I will link them, but since they were through someone other than Amazon, I did have to pay a lot of shipping and handling. Now, when you start getting into painting and detailing, there is a lot of stuff that you might have to get. I don't necessarily want to say imported, but you might end up spending quite a bit of money on some of the Tamiya paints and your primers and your Gundam markers and stuff that's specific to the Gundam brand. Now, I did pick up some things recently off of Amazon, like masking tape and sandpaper. The masking tape is for whenever you want to tape off areas that you don't want to have affected by the paint that you're using at the time. I'm not sure of a specific brand that's good. I just went ahead with Scotch. Now the sandpaper, I got 1000 grit and 600 grit. 600 is for whenever you first clip off your nubs with maybe some wire cutters or your fingernail clips. And then the 1000 grit is for, you know, making sure that it smooths out well enough if you're not painting, and just gets it smooth enough for if you are painting to where, you know, you don't have something that sticks out that you realize is sticking out when you are painting. Now I got these on Amazon, and I'll put that link in there as well, but I know that a lot of hardware stores will have sandpaper, and so will hobby shops. Now I did pick up a set of pliers and wire cutters at Walmart. The kit was only $8, I think, and it has been amazing. They've got needle nose, they've got the regular wire cutters, and then they have a more heavy duty one that I use for the bigger runners. Then this is amazing. These don't have the teeth on there, which makes it to where whenever you grab a piece, it doesn't leave marks and mar your Gundam. Now I also picked up, before I got the precision screwdriver, I picked up these, which are just the manual precision screwdrivers. They didn't work so well just because you're threading on the perfect grade kit, so that wasn't fun. I also have a measuring tape just for measuring out. On some of the kits they have cables and stuff that you need to measure out. I also got a cutting board because I was using cardboard at first, but once you start cutting into the cardboard, you have the potential of marring your carpet or whatever surface it is that you're building your Gundam on top of. When you're using the manual precision screwdrivers, it's good to have a magnetizer, demagnetizer, to help make sure you don't lose those pesky screws. I will be putting in the description some links to tutorials that I have found through my searches. I hope this video helped you some, and the links in the description will help you a lot more than I have. I'd like to thank you guys for sticking around and watching this. If in the future you have any suggestions for future episodes, just leave them down in the comments and I'll consider them. The next few episodes probably will be Gundam related, just because that's something that I'm concentrating on now. I'd be more than willing to go out there and start trying to learn new things and help you guys in the process. So just drop me a comment, and happy building, and happy building. Yeah. See you later, Blerglings. Oh. So thank you for joining me, and we'll see you next time. Yeah, next time. Next time. Next time. You like the lighting? It was darker in the last one. Yeah, really dark. Okay, hopefully this video I can edit it.